Here's one fun fact about every planet in our solar system that's technically probably true. I say fun fact, they're all either fun or they're a fact, but they're not always both. But either way, let's start with the planet closest to the sun and work our way out. Mercury is absolutely nailing its diet, and it's actually shrinking over time. This could be because Mercury has an iron core which is cooling down, reducing the overall volume of the planet, but it could also be that Mercury just likes throwing rocks at its annoying bigger sister Venus. Who knows? Venus is a fast runner, but a slow spinner, meaning that a day on Venus is actually longer than a Venetian year. It takes Venus a whole 243 Earth days to rotate once, but only a sprightly 224 Earth days to orbit the sun. Earth is probably the most boring planet in the solar system. I mean, look at it. We see it all the time. We've gotten used to it. But it is home to the only known unintelligent life in the entire solar system. Coincidentally, there is also some intelligent life on Earth. Dolphins are pretty smart. Mars is the only known planet to be entirely inhabited by robots. That's it. That's the fact. There have been 6 successful robot uprisings on Mars, meaning there are 6 rovers on the Martian surface, although 3 of those are currently quite dead. So right now, there are 3 functioning rovers on Mars, plus 1 cool tiny little helicopter drone. Jupiter's famous big red spot is actually an enormous storm that's always changing in size, but it's consistently larger than the entire planet Earth. While this is amazing, we should all stop talking about it in front of Jupiter. They've gotten really self-conscious that we keep talking about their spots all the time. Saturn has an awesome storm at its north pole. The reason this storm is so cool is that it's hexagonal. We never see hexagonal storms on Earth, so this is pretty cool. Saturn is also the 6th planet from the sun, and hexagons have 6 sides. This is no coincidence, and maybe it explains all the triangular storms on Earth as well. I bet you thought I was going to talk about Saturn's rings, but who cares about rings when you've got a cool hexagonal storm? Although Jupiter has a hexagonal storm of storms at its pole, so maybe that's even better. On Earth, you weigh whatever your scales tell you you weigh. But if you took those same scales to Uranus and weighed yourself exactly as you are now, then you would actually die before you could weigh yourself. Isn't that fun? Neptune, like the other 3 gas giants in the solar system, has some fancy rings around it, although they are admittedly less impressive than Saturn's famous rings. At least Neptune's rings are named after interesting people, while Saturn's rings are boringly named after the first few letters of the alphabet. Lame. Neptune also has the fastest winds in the entire solar system, and they can often break the sound barrier. This is also proof that whoever named all the planets clearly doesn't have a sense of humour. It's just one planet away from being the funny one. And finally, Pluto. I'm just kidding. Finally, please subscribe if you enjoyed this. I'll see you next time. Bye!